Hey everyone, Cosmic Mango here, your favorite mango from outer space. Hope you're all doing well. Vampires are possibly the most popular tribe in Magic the Gathering. They definitely make the top 5 list in popularity. So in today's video, I thought it'd be a cool idea to talk about some of the vampire commanders that you can pick up and build around. We're diving into the darkly delightful world of Magic the Gathering, where we'll unearth the most mischievous and entertaining vampire commanders that challenge the night. From bloodthirsty legends to cunning lords, these fanged fiends aren't just about the bite. They bring a flair for fun and strategies that will keep your opponents on their toes. So, without further ado, let's check out these fun vampire commanders. Number 1. Edgar, Charmed Groom. A legendary creature vampire noble that costs 1 white, 1 black, and 2 generic mana to cast. This commander has 4 power and 4 toughness, and also has a transform side called Edgar Markov's Coffin, which is a legendary artifact. So, Edgar Charmed Groom says the following. Other vampires you control get +1/+1. When Edgar Charmed Groom dies, return it to the battlefield transformed under its owner's control. And Edgar Markov's Coffin says the following. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 white and black vampire creature token with lifelink, and put a bloodline counter on Edgar Markov's Coffin. Then, if there are 3 or more bloodline counters on it, remove those counters and transform it. You gotta love those 2-sided commanders. They just make the game way more interesting, offering more interaction, dynamics, and plain old fun. Edgar is a vampire and supports the vampire tribal theme, allowing for synergy with many existing vampire cards in the format. When Edgar dies, he transforms into a coffin, which offers great token generation and recursion for bringing back our vampire lord to the battlefield. This ability to return to the battlefield can create a recurring threat, making Edgar hard to deal with permanently and fitting well into strategies that leverage sacrifice and recursion. Overall, Edgar is one very fun commander, offering great synergy for vampire tribal decks, and you can buy this commander for around $2. Number 2. Evelyn, a legendary creature vampire rogue that costs 1 black, 1 black-red hybrid mana, 1 black-blue hybrid mana, and 2 generic mana to cast. She has 2 power and 5 toughness, and says the following. Flash. Whenever Evelyn, the Covetous, or another vampire enters the battlefield under your control, exile the top card of each player's library with a collection counter on it. Once each turn, you may play a card from exile with a collection counter on it if it was exiled by an ability you controlled, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast it. So, just to clarify, when I say hybrid mana, I mean that the specific mana symbol can be paid with either one or the other color. For example, you can pay 1 red or 1 black mana. This makes Evelyn surprisingly way more easier to cast, as these hybrid mana symbols help if you're using or missing a certain color in your mana pie. Evelyn is a great commander, really fun to play and very strong. I'm a big fan of the whole pirate theft strategy. Stealing opponent's cards is always an enjoyment. Evelyn's ability, which allows you to exile the top card of an opponent's library whenever she enters or another vampire with control enters, can create significant advantages. You get to play those exiled cards for the rest of the game, which means you can potentially access your opponent's spells and strategies. This not only generates card advantage, but also allows you to use your opponent's best cards against them. Being in the Grixis color pie gives you access to a wide range of powerful spells and strategies as well. Overall, Evelyn is a very unique and fun vampire commander, definitely worth trying out, and you can buy this commander for around 50 cents. Number 3. Olivia, Crimson Bride. A legendary creature vampire noble that costs 1 red, 1 black, and 4 generic mana to cast. She has 3 power and 4 toughness, and says the following. Flying Haste. Whenever Olivia Crimson Bride attacks, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped and attacking. It gains when you don't control a legendary vampire, exile this creature. So Olivia is a pretty awesome commander, and her card art is superb. Overall, she may not be the most powerful commander out there, but she makes a fun one, offering fantastic recursion for all of her vampire friends. Although the creature that she recurs when she attacks does not have to be a vampire, but can indeed be any type of creature. I like how when the creature she fetches enters, they are bound to her, in the sense that if she is then destroyed, you'll pretty much lose them all to exile. Unless of course you have another legendary vampire creature in play. If you like vampires and graveyard recursion, then Olivia Crimson Blade could very well be the perfect commander for you, and you can buy this commander for around $6. Hey guys, quick little break here to talk about Paramount Designs. They make amazing playmats for Magic the Gathering and any other card game that you're interested in. I have a special coupon, special offer code that you can collect in my YouTube description below. Really easy, scroll down to the description, click the link, and you're gonna get like a 15% discount on your next order from Paramount Designs. Highly recommend doing it. These designs are super durable and they have amazing artwork. There's loads of stuff you can pick from. Great stuff. So yeah, check them out. Let's go back to the video. Number 4, Strefan, Maurer, Progenitor. A legendary vampire noble creature that costs 1 red, 1 black, and 2 generic mana to cast. He has 3 power and 2 toughness and says the following. Flying. At the beginning of your end step, create a blood token for each player who lost life this turn. Whenever Strefan attacks, you may sacrifice 2 blood tokens. If you do, you may put a vampire card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped and attacking. It gains indestructible until the end of turn. Strefan is a really good tribal commander for vampires. If you like the idea of playing an aggressive deck that keeps attacking and throws in more and more vampires over the game to build a huge tribe of bloodsuckers, then you'll love Strefan as a commander. Furthermore, this commander can very easily trigger his first ability to make blood tokens, as Rakdos has loads of easy ways to drain life from opponents, making this bloodsucker extra awesome. He also is rather cheap to purchase, as right now you can buy this commander for around $1. Number 5, Elenda the Dusk Rose. A legendary creature vampire knight that costs 1 black, 1 white, and 2 generic mana to cast. She has 1 power and 1 toughness and says the following. Lifelink. Whenever another creature dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Elenda the Dusk Rose. Whenever Elenda dies, create X 1/1 white vampire creature tokens with lifelink, where X is Elenda's power. Now this is one very powerful commander. When built correctly, her force can be devastating. Elenda can grow to enormous heights if enough creatures die, and they don't even have to be our creatures. You can make a deck full of board wipes removal, remove your opponent's creatures and make her huge. Just make sure she has indestructible and hexproof to keep us safe. This commander can very easily be fine-tuned into an aristocrat deck, which thrives on sacrificing creatures, which makes the combo potential even better with Elenda. Coming with her is lifelink, and she makes a great attacker, offering superb life gain. She also has the ability to create an obscene amount of tokens with lifelink. The larger her power is, the more vampire tokens she will create upon her demise, making killing her a real risk for opponents. Elenda works well with cards that add +1/+1 counters, as they synergize very well with her. These cards can help her become a larger threat and help create even more tokens upon her death. All of these amazing traits make Elenda a versatile and engaging commander that can lead to various build strategies, whether you prefer aggressive token play, life gain synergies, or control elements. Her ability to turn death into an advantage ensures that she remains a formidable presence in any game. One thing's for sure, she makes a superb vampire commander, and you can buy this commander for around $5. Number 6, the final card on my list, Edgar Markov. The king of vampires, but my gosh, a very, very pricey one to buy. I'm so happy I bought this commander pre-con years and years ago for like $25 or $30, something like that. It was an absolute steal, considering how he now costs around $110 to buy. But with that high price tag, you get one of the best and strongest vampire commanders out there. His Eminence ability is just ridiculously good for vampire tribal decks. Edgar Markov's ability allows for significant synergy with other vampire cards. His presence on the battlefield often leads to a lot of vampires being played and benefiting from his abilities as they grow into huge attackers over the game. His Eminence ability allows you to create 1/1 black vampire creature tokens whenever you cast a vampire spell. This creates a strong board presence very, very quickly, ramping up your creature count and making it easier to win through attacking. And he doesn't even have to be on the board for this ability to work, as he has that frustrating Eminence ability which works in the command zone. Very powerful. Overall, as a commander, Edgar is a powerful threat that can also contribute to an aggressive game plan simply by being on or off the battlefield. His potential to generate tokens can quickly shift the tide of the game into your favor. He is the king of vampire commanders. And yes, as I said before, you can buy this commander for around $110. I think this guy needs a reprint. Alright, we've arrived to the end of the video. What did you think of the commanders I've listed? Have you played any of them before or played against them? Do you have any recommendations on some fun vampire commanders I didn't list? If so, let me know in the comment section below. I love reading your comments and always try my best to answer them all. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, check out the 2 videos that should have popped up on the screen. Please drop a like, comment and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to keep updated for more of my future Commander content. Thanks for watching everyone, and as always, take care and goodbye.